Hello there and welcome to another episode of Studs Up. You know what it is by now. You can watch us on YouTube. You have been doing that, so thank you very much. And you can listen to us as well, wherever you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Apple, whatever it is. Thank you for your continued support. And boy, oh boy, do we have a good episode for you today. It is the morning after the night before. I couldn't have picked two better guests to be in this room with me. Of course, Chelsea lose 3-1 to Leeds. Nobody saw that coming. Well, maybe one of our guests did, but we'll get into it. And I'm going to do my intros now, and I like to spend a little bit of time on the intros for these two. By the way, I'm staring across. You can't see them yet. They look miserable, these pair. Absolutely miserable. Chelsea through and through. Yes, he did play for Spurs a little bit, but we all make mistakes. And because I love him, I'm going to say former Premier League superstar, Jason Cundy. How are you,
fuming.
sir?
Still fuming. Honestly.
I know.
Went to bed fuming, woke up fuming, coming to work fuming. It's died down a little bit, but not a lot.
Oh,
no,
dear, oh
absolutely
dear.
Fuming.
And he's not making it up because we've been in the green room as well. And that is how he feels. And I'll introduce my partner in crime, as I like to call him now. If there was TED Talks on how footballers shouldn't be influencers, hang around influencers, be mates with influencers, this guy would lead that talk. It is Rory Jennings. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm slightly further along in the journey than Mr. Cundy. I've gone from furious to sad, apathetic.
Oh, no.
Like, yeah, it's a heartbreak. It's just so disappointing. We had a real opportunity. I got carried away. Mr. Cundy was slightly more sensible.
Realistic.
Realistic. I really did get carried away though. I thought that something special was happening. I thought the result, not necessarily only the result, but the performance against Arsenal was symbolic of who we were. I thought that we were evolving, we were learning. I thought that the manager was evolving. I thought he was learning. And I thought there was a world where, in an unlikely way, we could have launched a serious bid to win the Premier League title. That lasted about...
Is that where you were? Is that where you were in your mind?
I really did, but I know. But you know what? Do you know there is a rationale? It sounds absolutely ridiculous off the back of what happened at Ellen Road. But the rationale was this. We were learning on the job and we were elevating. Like, we were making mistakes and then rectifying them. So if you look at going down to 10 men, we went down to 10 men at Old Trafford. And we totally bottled the game. We got it wrong. Enzo Maresca totally threw it, really. Made every decision that he made was completely incorrect. Took all of our attacking threat off. Casemiro then got sent off. We had no attackers on the pitch. It was basically...
He panicked, to be fair.
we pressed self-destruct mode.
Yeah.
We go down to 10 against Arsenal. And it wasn't only 10, by the way. We went down to 10, but it wasn't like Malo Gusto got sent off or Liam Delap got sent off. It's our best player. The jewel in the crown got sent off. And we were brave. He was brave, Maresca. We went for it.
Yeah.
And I thought that demonstrated an evolution and a learning.
This is, by the way, this is stark contrast to last week.
I know. Look, so at the back end of last week, I genuinely felt that is what Chelsea could look like in 12, 18 months. Football, it has a habit, right? She's a cruel mistress. She sucks you in. She thinks, yeah, here we are. No. The rug gets pulled. I've got some stats for you, right?
Oh, he's come prepared.
I've come prepared. Chelsea in December, right? Do you want these?
Yes,
right?
I'd love them.
20, okay. In 1920, 9 from 18, 50% of the points. 21, 7 from 18. 22, 12 from 21. 23 doesn't count because it was the World Cup. 24, 12 from 21. 24, 25, Maresca, 13 from 21. Oh. December is a month that Chelsea fans know is coming, and I know it's meant to be the season of goodwill, but not when you're a Chelsea fan.
Well, it is. We're very generous.
Yes, we are.
We embody the spirit of Christmas.
You are the
give
Santa
points
Claus.
Away, left, right, and centre. Presents galore.
Yeah, you're the Santa of the Premier
And
League.
we're 3 days in, and already that curse. We had a brilliant November. Yeah. Really, really good November. No. December turns up. Up turns the Grinch, and here we go. And look, Leeds away was always a banana skin. We got beat 3-0 there last time we played. It was a couple of years ago. This is, and it's Leeds, Chelsea, Leeds. That's got rivalry written all over it.
But how can you go? How can you go
from
the weekend's performance
and Barca?
It makes a mockery of the two somewhat superhuman performances.
Yeah,
bashing Barcelona up the way that we did. Was a statement, and then going down to 10 men against Arsenal and really pushing them. They're the best team in the country.
Yeah,
it was a superhuman effort to do that. it makes a mockery of those two performances.
That's who we are
to
now.
Totally capitulate.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's that Chelsea team. We've seen a little look around the corner what it might look like. You know that. But then you come back to reality, and the reality is we're still not there.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about a title challenge. Drop me out. We're not. We're nowhere near a title challenge. Top 4, it has to be our goal. That's who we are. And there's 2 or 3 teams all chasing that same spot.
But it's true. Everything Jason said there is spot on. But the reason it's true isn't necessarily, or I don't necessarily agree with the reasoning. The reason it's true is because Enzo Maresca has a ceiling. Enzo Maresca's ceiling. Look, I got carried away with it. I'm holding my hands up here. But Leeds were there for the taking. There was so many obvious manoeuvres that happened that Maresca himself was directly responsible for, that if he doesn't make, Chelsea win the game.
Yeah.
You do not rotate away at Ellen Road. If you learn Chelsea's history, and Enzo Maresca, as a Chelsea manager, the public face of the club, has a responsibility to find out who David Webb is. He needs to understand the culture of Chelsea versus Leeds. He needs to find out what happened at Piccadilly Circus when Chelsea played Leeds in 83, 84. He needs to find that thing out, because that has an impact on the way that this game is going to be played yesterday.
Yeah.
So his decision-making to rotate, to take Reece James out of the team when you've already got Caicedo out of the team, our back line is so average that you cannot start messing with 3 at the back 4, Chalobah at fullback. It's nonsense. Benoit Badiashile is obviously not good enough to play for Chelsea Football Club. How's he playing alongside Tosin Adarabioyo?
Yeah.
Like, it was, the performances were so base, hooked at half-time.
Well, when you say you talk about the players here, and you look at the lineup that he started with, and like you say, the defence. How have we got to this point? I mean, this is a stat that absolutely blows my mind. That Garnacho was your 51st signing at that point within a 4-year period. You look at Manchester United, 51 signings ago was Angel Di Maria.
Yeah.
You guys have signed so many players in such a short period of time. How have you still not got a squad that's, if Neto's not in it or
We're young. We're stupid at times. That's why there's so many red cards. We are a young, inexperienced side, and we got a young, inexperienced manager. This is only his 2nd season, and he has made mistakes. And the rotation that I've seen against Leeds, I've seen it before, and there has to be a point where rotation's important, especially coming in December, but it's getting those little moments right. I don't know what Josh has done wrong, to be honest with you, because he has been outstanding for us. You've got to play experience in there. When you've got someone like Enzo in the middle of the park, he needs legs around him. If they close down, and Leeds were good. Leeds weren't brilliant, by the way. Leeds didn't have to do anything. We were terrible. I can't defend that performance. And then you go into the wide areas. Gittins still learning his trade. You look at on the other side. I mean, in all fairness, when you look at what Esteval has to be put up against, that's his toughest encounter.
Yeah.
Playing 5 at the back. Well, you've got Goodmanson that can go out, close the ball down, because he's got cover behind. And they got it right. They weren't brilliantly. I can't give them any credit. I'm sorry. I can't give them any credit. They were good, but that was like a championship game for them.
Yeah.
They won a championship game because we put in a championship
Well, we made
performance.
5 changes. 5 changes going into a Leeds away. And also, some of the players that came in, like João Pedro, is still dining off of what he did at the Club World Cup. Liam Delap, very awkward conversations need to happen there.
Yeah, but he's been injured. I'm going to cut that one with Delap. He's been injured. I think we need to take that account. He's had a lot of injuries and still finding his feet.
Fine, he has been injured. But if we're judging him on his performances for Chelsea, he came on against Arsenal and doesn't move. He did it completely ineffective against Leeds. Like there is a level of being a Chelsea player that you expect. Just movement, press, fight.
Yeah.
Like they're just the ingredients that I
But the
expect
whole
from someone.
team, Raw, the whole
No,
team,
absolutely.
right?
Jamie Gittins starting to ludicrous. Jamie Gittins doesn't get in the Leeds team. Why is he starting for Chelsea against Leeds? He doesn't get in the Leeds team. So I think that ultimately Maresca got it wrong. You make 5 changes. We don't have a good enough squad to rotate like this. It's not like Arsenal. Out goes Tim, but in comes Ben White. We're not doing that. You're taking Wesley Fofana out of the team, who's the best centre half at the club, and you're bringing in somebody who isn't good enough to play Premier League football. That's the problem.
But if that's okay, let's say you're right. What's Maresca going to do then? Because we're going into the heaviest period, which is going to be crucial. And by the way, 3 different competitions. As soon as we get to January, we've got another one. So he's got to navigate his way through. Yes, I believe he had made mistakes. Not playing Reece was the right decision.
It wasn't.
It was the right call
was the
because he
wrong
played against Barcelona, played against Arsenal. Yeah. And if you want Reece in January, February, March, you're still managing him. You're still managing him.
I disagree.
What about his hamstring?
He's only
been back.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, but
he's on the bench.
It's obviously not fit enough to start.
Look, I'm fully aware that we have to manage Reece James's minutes. Reece James is integral to everything we do. On some definition, he's the best player at the club. Of course, I concede that we have to manage his minutes. But you have to also play the cards you're dealt. You need someone on the pitch at Ellen Road who gets it. So Moises Caicedo isn't available. But you have to play James. You manage his minutes against Bournemouth. You manage his minutes against Everton.
What? If he starts him and Reece comes off after 6 with the hamstring, you're going to be going after Maresca saying he shouldn't start him.
I'd actually probably be going off.
No, you would be. No, you would be.
What you can't do, you can't not have Caicedo and Reece James on the pitch.
But that's Maresca's. It's not Maresca's fault that Caicedo started to trample all over.
But he knew that
Caicedo.
He knew that Caicedo couldn't play, and he still didn't play James.
But Reece wasn't playing against Leeds no matter what. Caicedo's ruined it.
But as soon as Caicedo ruined it, then you have to roll with the punches and go, do you know what, James has to play.
But you've got Santos in the middle of the park, who was brilliant against Burnley. He's now got to step up. You've got a World Cup winner, and you've got a young lad who was excellent against Burnley.
It's Ellen Road, though. It's Ellen Road. It isn't about World Cup winners. It's about fight and being Chelsea. Yeah, it's about Reece James, who's been at the club and understands the rivalry with Leeds United. It's all very well being a World Cup winner, but Enzo Fernandez doesn't understand the antipathy between Leeds and Chelsea. He wouldn't have anticipated an atmosphere like that. He wouldn't have known that it would be every challenge.
I'm telling you now, he is still, and I think he's done a brilliant job, Maresca, of managing Reece. And Reece is now putting in performance like he did against Arsenal, where he trusts his body. I think there has to be a moment you go, right, we have got 8 games in December, out you come. There has to be a point.
I agree, but not once Caicedo's out. Once Caicedo's out, then Reece has to play, and then you manage the minutes elsewhere.
His hamstrings don't understand that.
You manage
his hamstrings know
I'm going to step in and break.
You have to manage the minutes elsewhere.
I didn't expect a divide like this. This is unbelievable.
This is Maresca's fault.
I'm so happy right now.
It's caused infighting. They're going against each other in the Matthew Harding Lower. This is what happens.
This is unbelievable. Look, I hear both of your points on that one, to be fair. I suppose there's no right or wrong answer.
Do you know what? It's all about the result and the performance.
Exactly.
If they put in that performance and Chelsea come away, all right, let's say we don't play well, we win 2-1. We don't have this conversation.
Exactly.
It's all about the result.
5 changes, whatever you look at it, and whether the Reece James, whether you side with Jason's theory or my theory on that, 5 changes going to Leeds away is bonkers and bad management.
Yeah, I'm just letting you both know now. You know what TalkSport like to do? They like to clip for thumbnails for the YouTube video. The faces you two are pulling at each other then, bang, they've got them in that first 5 minutes.
It's contorted with rage today.
Don't worry about that. They're happy. They're rubbing their hands in there. Let's lighten the mood a little bit, shall we? Okay, because we've got someone at the table who is taking part in TalkSport's darts tournament next week. It's a yearly tournament. Look at get the shot on Cundy. He's backing himself.
Who are you playing with? Is it doubles?
No, I'm playing against O'Hara.
He's good. Are you good?
No, mate. The last time I picked up a dart was a year ago in the same tournament. I don't play darts. There's a dart, as we all know, there's a dartboard in the green room. Bentley's there, Goldstein's there. Yeah. O'Hara started picking up. I'm playing against O'Hara.
Oh, mate, O'Hara, just so you know, I'm going to grass him up here.
Oh, go on.
Just so you know, O'Hara hasn't just started picking him up. I was in here ages ago, like mid-November. He had a couple of his mates in. He was about to do a show. His mates were waiting because they were having a night out afterwards. I think they were going to Winter Wonderland. I guarantee you this. Jamie O'Hara was drilling.
No
He was in
way.
drills. Yeah. I didn't know why, but I thought,
now you know.
Mr. O'Hara's taking this very seriously, isn't
You're
he?
being stitched up.
Mate, he's hustling you.
I mean, who cares?
He's hustling you.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'll have a couple of little warm-up, little shots,
His joint favourite?
I don't know. That stinks.
I don't know how that's happened.
Something stinks there, mate.
Yeah, really.
You have to speak to the TalkSport bosses. I don't know how that's happened.
You're not running it because I'll have a bet on. I'm going to bet.
It's on TalkSport.
Is it on TalkSport Bet?
Yeah.
It's on TalkSport Bet.
It is on TalkSport
Cundy.
Bet. Yeah.
Mate, don't even go near me.
I'm going near you.
No, save your money.
No, Jason, don't let me down.
Mate.
I'm going to whack.
I'm going to whack you then.
I'm going to put 50 quid on you to win.
Right, let me tell you now, save your money, mate.
No, that's not the spirit.
No, do you know what, right? Here's how I think they got TalkSport Bet have done this.
Made your favourite.
I got to the final against Saunders in the first season.
See?
And the second year, I got beat by Saunders in the first round. So I've come up against... And he's won both.
He's won both.
So
he's back-to-back champion.
Is Saunders the man?
He's the man,
mate.
Same price as Cundy, by the way.
Saunders is the man for the darts?
Yeah.
Really?
He's very good.
That doesn't reflect the player I know I am.
Yeah.
That doesn't reflect the man. No, really.
He's changed his...
That doesn't... Those odds do not...
Okay.
No, well...
I'm going to have a go on Jason.
Have a look at him. Natalie Sawyer, 28-1. She's bottom of the pile.
Who are you going for?
I'm going to put a cheeky one on... I'll probably go for...
Benty? Yeah.
11-2.
Who's going to take it seriously? Jason's attitude here is troubling me.
Yeah, me too.
When we were discussing it, he literally went, "Who cares?" I was like, "No, that's not my man.
No.
I need somebody who wants this. Who's going for the jugular? Who wants to win
That's
this?
what I said. Save your money. Can't
Who wants to win?
Benty wants to win it. I know that
Benty.
much.
Yeah. I think it's Benty's here, mate.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think it's Benty's here.
Andy Goldstein as well, same price as Benty, and he's picking up.
He'd want it.
Benty's a gooner as well.
He'd want it. Oh,
It's their year.
It's their year. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. They'll buy
Okay,
it. Don't worry
Jace, I
about it.
think I'm going to go for you, just
Mate,
like,
don't-
as Blues Brothers.
Well, okay. Well, look, come down, cheer me on. You'll regret it.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be away. Keep me posted.
All right.
Ryan, keep me posted.
Listen, I will.
Keep me posted.
Yeah,
Mate, I'm
going
going to be playing poker, so keep me posted because I will be thinking of this.
I'll do live updates with you.
Thank you, yeah.
I'll do live
Jace, I'm genuinely.
I'll
going
message
to
you
have.
when
In
I'm
fact,
out.
I'll do it right now. I'm actually having. I'm going to go. You've talked me out of it being. You've talked me out of it being 50.
Yeah.
But I am going to put 20 quid on Jason Cundy
Right,
to win
do it.
this.
Like I said, I'll message you when I'm out.
Yeah. All you got to do is search TalkSport, by the way. If you search TalkSport and TalkSport Bets app, that tournament comes up. So you can have a little bet there. I'll have
I'm having a go now.
well.
I'm
Come
doing
on,
it.
Cundy.
This is crazy.
Come on,
I'm
Cundy.
betting
Back
on
yourself.
yeah.
Exactly. You're getting through round one.
Yeah.
Right. So what have we got here? You retired the Has Anyone Seen, by the way. Before we start reviewing.
What?
He retired it.
Well,
You haven't.
No, well, for the
day.
time being, I'm bored of doing Spurs 3 times in a week. I had enough of it, mate.
Did you run out? Did you
no,
run
no,
out of
well,
what
I
you could
can't-
possibly say?
There's only so many names, and you go through. Chit King keeps
Chaz
getting
and
it.
Dave.
Chaz and Dave. There's loads that get it and halfway through the midweek one, they get beat again. I'm like, I've had enough, mate. You've ruined it. You've killed it. Like something got beat by. Who did they get beat by at the weekend? I forgot. There's so many defeats.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
had
know
a
either
check,
now.
Who did they get beat at
2-1,
home?
did
At
they?
home
lost to
by Fulham.
Fulham
right?
at home. Yeah.
And I've had enough.
Yeah.
You killed the joy when the fun stop, right? Right? And the fun has died. Spurs have killed. Has anyone seen? There's no joy. There used to be joy like once a month or once every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I bring it out.
Yeah.
3 times in a week, mate.
Yeah. Could you not just evolve it and do it? There must be someone else.
It's always Spurs.
Or is it
mate.
always
No,
Tottenham?
it's
Yeah.
Spurs. But Spurs
Yeah,
have
fair.
killed it. But
That's
they've
a
got a
shame.
point against Newcastle midweek. They've got a game. Who are they playing at the weekend? Spurs.
Mate, that point that they got at St James's Park, I thought
Yeah,
was
but
because
they-
they kept fighting.
Yeah, they
like they
did.
got a bit lucky with the bicycle kick,
Yeah,
but the fact that they didn't just switch off and drown.
I'll drag it out again, but I want a little bit of distance between them. I can't do 3 in 1 week.
No, that's
I
mate.
think they've
That's
got
overkill.
Brentford. I think they've got Brentford.
They have
get
got
beat.
Brentford,
Yeah.
yes.
Thomas Frank, innit?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Thomas
against
Frank.
Keith Andrews.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It might come back for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have to come
Yeah,
back.
might
Oh,
have to come back.
100%.
Just make it strictly a Thomas Frank one. Has anyone seen Thomas Frank?
Yeah, get the mask out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a mask, is there?
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
And there was obviously plenty of midweek games. You mentioned Spurs drawing with Newcastle there. Got to talk about Liverpool-Sunderland because we spoke about Slot. I mean, there was talk of the writings on the wall. It's gone. It's just a matter of when they rescue. Where they get 3 points on a weekend, they beat West Ham, and then Sunderland at home once again. Anfield's not a fortress anymore, which is massive for Liverpool. What do you make of it? Is it still same old, same old? False dawn was it on the weekend? What do you think?
I think the point against Sunderland isn't necessarily a bad point in the context of who Liverpool are this season. It's very important that they don't just get beat all the time. Like, didn't they lose 9 out of 12?
Yeah.
Like, that needed to stop. They need to just make sure that they are in touching distance of securing Champions League qualification. And they are possibly in and around that. So I don't think it's the end of the world, that point against Sunderland. It was a good win. And I wonder, do you think there's anything in this? For the first time in that West Ham game, we saw a version of Arne Slot 2.0, the new team. So no Salah, Wirtz wide in Salah's position, Isak scoring goals up front, Florian Wirtz having a brilliant first half in particular, but a good game overall. Do you think that was the first time that we've seen how this could look in the future under Slot?
I don't know. I don't know if there is a future under Slot, I'll be honest with you. And I think they lost too many first-team players. I think Trent missing as well. I think they missed him more than they thought they would miss him.
Did you see his
His
write-up
assist?
in Marca?
Oh, no. No.
They're not happy with him.
Really?
Bad.
Why?
Really bad.
What was it? They just went in on him?
Yeah, just went in on him. They're not having him at all at the moment.
Damn.
He struggled. There's no doubt about it.
He's
It's a
got
bit
his first
But you
assist
know
on the
what
weekend.
Marco can be like as well.
Yeah,
you know
of
when
course.
it goes for the jugular, it's like that.
He only just registered his first assist, which raised an eyebrow. I didn't realise it'd been that kind of bleak for him. But
Just going back to Liverpool, I agree with Roy. I don't think it is a bad point, actually, because I saw them at Stamford Bridge and they beat us. So, I said I can't give Leeds credit, and I struggled because I thought we were terrible. They were brilliant, Sunderland. They absolutely deserved
They
them
have been
3 points.
brilliant.
They were outstanding, and they've shown they are a tough team. I think it's one of those. I think eventually that there'll be a natural regression about where they.
Yeah.
But European football is clearly an obvious target of theirs. But I don't think it's a terrible result for Liverpool because they've had a tough time going away to West Ham. I don't care whether it's West Ham or in the doldrums. It's always a tricky. It's always a bit of one of those. They come away 2-1, fine, 2-0, win the game, come back home to Sunderland. Yeah, disappoint on the face of it, but you're right. They stopped that decline.
Yeah.
You know, that flow where.
Yeah. They kept a clean sheet against. They
yeah.
kept a clean sheet
Yeah.
against West Ham, which was
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
They've then not been beaten against Sunderland. It's like accruing points,
Yeah,
not losing 9 out of
It's
12
not great.
games.
No.
It's
But what you're doing is
stopping
you're having a look at how you're
They were
gauging
hemorrhaging
how
goals.
they've been this
Exactly.
season.
They were
No,
hemorrhaging
Also,
goals.
also
Yeah.
they
Hemorrhaging.
have
Yeah, they were.
they have a very good run of fixtures now.
Yeah.
So if they can just go unbeaten for this run, I'm not saying they have to win every game,
Yeah.
but they have 7 or 8 games where they are all winnable fixtures. So as long as they win or draw those games and don't lose any of them, I think the game after that is Arsenal. But if they can go unbeaten until Arsenal, suddenly they go into that Arsenal game a little bit more confident. I'm not saying that they can. They're out of the title race. Completely
They're
out
after
of the
top
title.
four.
Yeah.
They're one of
But
those
they're
teams I
after
spoke
top
about.
four.
It's top 4.
Well, they're 2 points off Chelsea.
That's top 4. That's what they're after now because there's about 4 or 5 clubs after that same 2 spots.
Yeah.
What about Wirtz and Isak? When are we going to have a conversation when we say they're 2 of the worst signings so far in the Premier League?
I think
When
so
do we
far
subscribe
we can
to
say
that?
that now? I wouldn't write them off for their entirety. I think that there's a world where they could both come good and both have a great glittering Liverpool career. But I don't think people have been too kind about them, have they?
I don't think it's been spoke about enough, to
you
be
not?
honest. No, I especially Isak. I think you've signed a ready-made. You've signed, especially last season, the best striker in the
Yeah,
Prem
but he
for
has
big
had
money.
injuries as well. He wasn't fit at the start of the season. I'm going to cut him some slack.
Oh,
No, I am.
Cundy. I don't know about that.
I am going to cut in some slack. We'll see. Have this conversation in 6 months, right?
Have
And
you
then
noticed? Have you noticed the difference between the professional footballer and us?
I know, yeah.
I go, Liam Delap, no good. He goes, Raw,
but he's only-
injuries,
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You go, Alexander Isak, no good. Raw,
but
Fly off the handle
yeah.
a bit too much, don't we?
both of those are true. Both,
No, I agree.
they're true.
Yeah.
Isak, you've not seen the best version of Isak because he might be doing this for Newcastle this season as well. You know, Vissa. Yeah, let's slaughter Vissa. Why? He's injured.
Yeah, but that's a bit different. That's a bit different. He's
Okay,
been out.
How many games has Isak played?
I wish he's
Let's-
played
let's-
none, though.
No, but how many games has Isak played?
I don't know.
Less than
handful,
5.
A handful.
Right,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't know,
Let's cut some
though.
slack.
I still think he's been a bit of a flop,
Look,
Cundy.
look,
And Wirtz.
I don't know how we can say that, have to come to that conclusion yet. Wirtz has been fit. Yeah, I'll have that conversation. It's been a tricky start for him. Isak, no, I think you need to cut him some more slack. Man.
Okay, all right.
You've been very unkind.
I'm
there.
not gonna cut him any slack, but I get your point of view. I get your point of view. And Wirtz, I don't know, man. The money that they're spending on him.
Was that an own goal, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
a goal.
not a
It
Wirtz
was
goal,
not
is
a
it?
Wirtz goal,
Oh
no.
my gosh! When you see the camera
Yeah.
behind him,
It's going over there.
Yeah.
It's not a Wirtz goal.
it's going over there.
I'll take it, though. Yeah, I'll take it.
It's going out for a throw. That.
Yeah.
So,
What's his best performance for the club, though?
I thought West Ham was good.
Yeah.
Thought West Ham was good. Yeah, so he's playing, and without Salah, that's a real conundrum for Slot. Without Salah, how does he? Are we saying now that the Wirtz and Salah can't play in the same team? Is that
I think-
we
I think
arrived
we
at that
possibly
point?
are.
Maybe.
We've arrived at that point.
I think we possibly are.
Wow, I mean, Liverpool have invested a huge amount of money in both, but the Salah at the age he's at, and Wirtz is the future. Is giving Salah that contract now looking to be a terrible decision?
potentially.
Yeah, it feels like it.
It's
Feels
happened-
like it, doesn't it?
You can draw parallels with Bruno because if they knew they weren't going to put for United, if they knew they weren't going to put Bruno in the 10, they should have cashed in the summer. Do you know what I mean? So and it's that same kind of vibe with Salah as
Little
well.
bit. Agree with that.
But it is what it is. So 2 points off Chelsea though, Liverpool. So it's it's not all doom and gloom for them. As we move on to Arsenal. I heard you guys speaking in the green room. I overheard you guys. Okay, I didn't want to track you and make notes or anything like that.
I
but
think you did.
Yeah, I might have a little bit. But just swatting teams away, just getting the job done. Is if we get the camera on Rory's face there, a grimace, a clasped smile. They look good, don't they?
Professional.
Yeah.
It's the best word you can use
Yeah.
for them. I think if you're an Arsenal fan now, the performance against Brentford is exactly what you want. You don't want a 5-4 thriller. You don't even need, off the back of the energy and the passion that was on display at Stamford Bridge, all you need to do with Brentford is rotate, protect and insulate your best players, and get the job done in as dull a way as possible. Winning is the entertainment. This weird modern day thing where people go, well, the football wasn't entertaining. Bit of a boring game. Yeah, good. Good. Am I right? Good. It should be boring. Get it done.
In an ideal world, you want both, but going into this period now, and Arsenal, they had a disappointing result against Chelsea. They had a performance, in all fairness, but at home to Brentford, off you go.
Yeah.
Slap you back to West London.
And they rested so many players.
And they do it with aplomb. Comfortable, bang, out my face.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
It's a great example to use to demonstrate the difference between Manchester City, Chelsea and Arsenal. So Manchester City make one substitution. Nico Gonzalez goes off and they collapse. Chelsea make a few changes and we collapse. Arsenal make a few changes and they win 2-0.
Yeah, you're right.
This squad has been built. Arsenal's squad has been built for this moment. City are rebuilding. Chelsea are building and have been. The squad is not built for a challenge yet. I see signs. I saw against Barcelona and Arsenal what this Chelsea team might look like in 18 months' time. We're not ready yet. And everyone's like, you spent billions. Yeah, I know. Look at the age of the game.
But
you can spend billions on 18-year-olds. That doesn't mean they're ready.
No, but do you worry that we'll ever be ready? Because you know that theory about like the journey is the destination. Like the journey is the point. There is never a destination. It's just the journey. Do you worry that this ownership, these sporting directors, are actually building towards anything other than flipping players for profit?
I think that is obviously something they will do if the price is right. We saw that with Noni. I think if the owner, if they get offered, say, okay, I'm going to pluck
120 million quid from Real Madrid for Cole Palmer. Do they take it?
I wouldn't. But you'd give me 200 million, I'm taking it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they'll do.
Oh, you're saying them?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, 200 million, who doesn't do that?
I wouldn't do that. We don't sell our best players. We're not selling club. We want to win the league.
But what I'm saying is that, I think, is what they're... And along the way, if there is an offer... I mean, look at Nicholas Jackson, the money. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen with him at the moment, but they make... Their business model at the moment has been excellent. Bringing players in, selling them on so far has been really good. I think there's going to be two parts to this. One... what you mentioned there, every player's got a price. I don't care with Real Madrid, who you are. Every player has a price. And if Cole Palmer is at a price, let's say 200 million, I think they'll take it, right? Then there's that other one that comes along where there's not the offer yet and they keep growing. So I think, I'm hoping that one doesn't get in the way of the other.
I've got a feeling that the journey is the point rather than the... Arsenal were building towards this. I worry that Chelsea's aren't building towards anything. The journey is what we're actually doing.
The priority isn't necessarily the Premier League.
But they spent big money. They're backing this.
They spent big money to make money, though.
Well, we don't know yet.
If you want to win the league, you have to go and sign a 28-year-old Eze or a.
But that 28-year-old, if you sign him at 22, in 6 years' time he's 28.
Yeah, and then he's sold.
Right. Well, we don't know that.
Well,
that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet.
Okay. I love how these two just brought it back to Chelsea. That's unbelievable. How did we get there?
I don't remember that one. I don't remember doing it.
Listen, that's going to happen with these two. Talking about Arsenal, brought it onto Chelsea and their business model. Love that from you. It's unbelievable.
Arsenal's business model, it's been. Rory's right. This squad has been built for this moment. This is their time.
Yeah.
If they don't win it from here, I don't know what it'd be like in North London.
Well, who can challenge them now?
Because
no one. I don't think there's a team that you go
City.
City's the answer. There's some fragility there.
Hugely. But what you can't ever say with any confidence, and I imagine Arsenal fans will feel like this as well, is Pep Guardiola come the 1st of January. There is a chance, and I appreciate it looks really unlikely. Conceded 4 goals against Fulham is ludicrous.
Yeah.
It's a basketball match. It's just not football. It's not Guardiola's football either. But there is no doubt that they're capable, 1st of January, winning 9 out of 12 games.
Yeah, no, I don't know, mate. I'm not sure about that.
They just, there's something
about them. I don't know
them.
whether they are.
Do you think they signed someone?
Well, look, they could buy their way out of trouble. Who knows? But I don't know whether Manchester City are capable of doing that with this team yet. Now, I'm not convinced. Pep of old, yeah. You can't concede 2 goals at home to Leeds when you're 2-0 up.
I know.
You can't concede 4 goals, 3 goals when you're 5-1 up.
I know.
Arsenal ain't doing that.
No.
I think this City side, in part of their revolution where they are evolution where they are now, they are probably about a year away from being a
They need
challenger.
Rodri back playing brilliantly.
Yeah, they need Rodri at the peak of his powers, don't
That
they?
defence needs some sort of protection.
Yeah, and it clearly points to a mentality issue as well, because 5-1 gets to 5-2, 5-3.
I mentioned as well,
Unbelievable.
Right? Gonzalez came off, put Stones on 62 minutes.
Yeah.
At 5-2, right?
Yeah.
Pep saw and he feared. And that fear, that substitution tells me that I knew what happened against Leeds. I fear it happening again.
Yeah.
And I think that spread to the team.
Yeah.
How many times does Pep make a 62 sub?
No.
And do that at 5-2 up?
Yeah, you don't see him panic.
You don't see him do
no,
that.
You don't. No,
and
you
that's,
don't.
that to me is where he's gone.
That's a really good point. Let's talk about the other side of Manchester then. Manchester United. Last time we were all sat here, boys, we had a massive, let's say, conversation about Amorim and about who could replace Amorim and about two managers. And I swear to God, I did not put this running order together. Someone who would listen to the podcast, who works for TalkSport and TalkSport Bet, put this in front of me, okay? So before you come at me, they said, both managers Rory suggested, Glasner and Iraola, lost at the weekend. And Amorim beat Glasner. And to my point that week in, week out, it can go 4 against you. Sometimes the favourites are losing, the underdogs are winning. How can we sit here and say Amorim should be replaced like we did last week? Because you said even if Man United win 5 in a row, Amorim should go.
Because of the conduct, everything that we've learned about Amorim. I just don't think he's a Manchester United manager.
We're still learning about him, though.
I always go back to the game against Tottenham. I always go back to the League Cup final.
I think that's because it hurt you because you're a Chelsea fan.
No, it don't hurt. I mean, I as much as I don't want to see Tottenham win silverware, I don't particularly want to see Manchester United win silverware. But everything I know about Manchester United, regardless of how bad it's been, as a club, as a support, they pride themselves and enjoy winning silverware.
Yeah.
Amorim, going into that game, it wasn't like he wanted to win it. He was talking about not necessarily wanting the extra games next season. They were talking more about the money that would come in rather than the prize itself. They were talking more about the lucrative impact of the Champions League. So many things that Amorim has done makes me think he isn't a Manchester United manager. This 5 at the back, this devotion, dogmatic approach to 5 at the back.
But perhaps he's a bit too honest. But he's come out to saying that he is a bit too honest sometimes.
It's a wild comparison to go Iraola and Glasner lost. It's the Palace and Bournemouth manager. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying, though. You said that they should replace him.
But they're at Palace.
Yeah.
Of course they're losing more games than Man United.
Yeah, but to Amorim.
It's a one-off.
It's not a one-off, is it?
It is a one-off.
is.
It's a one-off.
Lest we forget, boys, that if Manchester United win tonight, we're level on points with you.
They're losing to Amorim when Amorim is the Man United manager. It's not a level playing field. One is at Palace. One is at Palace. One is at Bournemouth. One is at the institution that is Manchester United. And you go, well, the Manchester United 1-1. Yeah, it's a stacked deck.
Yeah, but could you confidently sit here and tell me if Iraola became a Man United manager, he'd do a better job than Amorim?
Yes, Ryan.
No.
100, like...
You can't say that with absolute certainty.
Ryan,
You can't say that.
This is the least controversial thing
It's
I
not
think has ever been said on TalkSport.
No, it's not.
It is the least controversial.
can't say
Jason
that.
Cundy, you need to weigh in here because...
You don't know.
I know.
You don't know
I
because
know.
Amorim's not been given enough time to
Put
make that
Amorim...
decision.
Okay, what about the other way then? Put Amorim at Bournemouth. Where are they?
They're
Down.
about the same.
Down.
About the same. About the
Where
same.
he should be, by
They'd
the
be
way.
about the
Where he
same.
should be.
No. They'd be about the same.
This Amorim thing, right? He does feel a little bit like it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. There's an element of that. The ship has been steadied, all right?
Yeah.
Man United aren't just a steady ship. They are a team that needs to be challenged. Top 4 is the aim, right? And there's a chance. There is a chance. What does that mean for next season? I don't see Manchester United, whoever's in charge right now, getting anywhere near Arsenal, anywhere near City, anywhere near Chelsea for that matter.
Chelsea?
Over the course, don't see it. I think Chelsea's squad will be better and stronger next season than
Well,
Manchester
it's
United.
because you've signed so many players. That's why your squad's going to be better. No doubt about
Man
it.
United, aren't you?
No, but if you look
Honestly,
at
you lot.
Manchester United,
You
don't
lot.
do this again.
Mate,
Cody.
honestly.
If you look at Man United's bench,
Yeah,
if you look at the bench,
whose fault's that?
Yeah, it's the
But
hierarchy.
we're not
fault's
signing
that?
The
players.
hierarchy.
We're not signing players specifically for the furtherance of the team. We're signing players with an eye on the finances,
You've
an
still
eye
got
on
the
their
players,
end.
though.
We're not signing players.
You've still got plenty of options off the bench.
But we're only signing children. You cast your net as wide as you want.
Yeah.
We will not sign somebody over the age of 23.
But we haven't, though. We haven't cast
but you go, it's because you signed so many players. Yeah, but we're literally looking at a pool of players that is so inexperienced and children.
Yeah, but
So-
your squad is ridiculous compared to our squad. I said this: he's going to need, for example, the wing backs in his system are pivotal to what he does. There's no real identity there in terms of wing backs. We don't have that. So if he gets wing backs, if he gets a midfielder that actually suits the role,
Can
and
I
isn't
just
Bruno
say something?
Fernandes,
Do you know what? This is the problem you're going to have, and it's already there, although it's been slightly diluted. You're now going to be buying wing backs and investing in a manager that plays a 5 at the back.
Always,
right?
though.
Okay. Well, let me tell you now. You try and rip that squad up next time the next manager comes in. You're sitting ducks.
well, that's what happened with Ten Hag.
Right.
We signed players that are specific to him, and he's used. And he's
There
played
needs
them.
to be
A director of football.
yes, because
Yeah,
you
well,
need
yeah,
to sign players. I mean, I see this with Goodmanson at Leeds yesterday, right? He is the sort of player that can go left back and play left wing back.
Yeah.
That's where for me a sporting director's got to say, right, he can do both jobs. We'll buy this player now for that role.
Yeah.
And if all
That
of a sudden
manager
he
changes,
goes,
it
he
works,
can still.
yeah.
You can't buy just wing backs.
No, I agree.
That is ludicrous.
I'm not saying they need to just be wing backs, but players that suit a wing back position
what
for
about-
Amorim.
Fine, but
for
don't-
example, Mbumo
don't
is quite fluent. He can play.
But you do not learn what happened with Ten Hag.
Yeah, I know.
That that squad was built for a certain system.
You still got to back the manager, though, right? You still got to back him and get the signings that he wants.
You
to play.
need
his
someone
system.
upstairs.
Overarching,
Someone upstairs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the undertone will be. They need to be just good footballers. Of course, that's
But
got to be the
this
case.
protection that you issued to Amorim, he's playing. Your two best players last year, Diallo, Fernandes, both being played out of position. That's bad management. Your best, like, do we forget how good Kobe Mainoo was? Kobe Mainoo started for England in a Euros final.
Yeah.
He don't play him.
Look,
He's going to go on
I
loan.
have question marks
how
about
can
that
you
too.
possibly? If it becomes
But
a
how do you
question,
drop Bruno?
if it becomes a question of
higher.
Amorim versus Mainoo, what on earth has Amorim done to say that you should be backed over Kobe Mainoo?
No, I
Kobe
agree.
Mainoo's going to leave. He's probably the best youth product in midfield to have come through at Manchester United since Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
Started for England in a Euros final. And for Ruben Nobody, you're going to get rid of him. He's going to go on loan. Mainoo's going to go on loan for this manager who is nothing more than a pretender. It's bonkers.
Well, he's not a pretender, is he? He's not a pretender.
Is he not?
No, because
Is he not?
because he's got here because of what he did for Sporting Lisbon. He got them back to the top of that table when they
Are you
weren't.
convinced?
They haven't been dining
Are you
there for a while.
convinced? Look at me. Are you convinced?
No, question marks. But I'm saying he needs time. I'm saying he needs time. It's simply. I think people are on him too much.
Quite a lot of time.
Not really. He's not even had a full season at it.
He's been in there. The average manager in the Premier League lasts about 18 months. So he's done not far off the average managerial stint.
And we're better than
and
last
in that
season.
period,
We're better than last season. We were terrible when he came in. He didn't want to come in when he came in. We're better than last season. If we win today, we go level on points with Chelsea.
What happened? Why is that relevant?
Because you
why
guys are
do
fourth.
you want to talk about
Because
Chelsea?
you guys are
all the time?
fourth.
Like being level with Chelsea doesn't win you a
If
trophy.
it was Newcastle in your position, I'd have said Newcastle. It's because you're fourth.
being level with Chelsea, who have lost so far this season to Brighton at home,
Yeah.
to Sunderland
That's my point,
at home. Yeah, so you're comparing yourself to a very average team, clearly, because I've just pointed out Sunderland at home beat us.
But every team's average.
Right.
Every team's average. this
Outside
season.
of City and Arsenal.
Yeah, every team's
they're,
been
they're
up.
one
But
and
then
two.
why? But that isn't the aim, is it? Like I wouldn't
But it's
go.
where we are.
It'd be like me defending at Maresca and going, "Well, we're above Newcastle."
Yeah, but no,
We're
but I'm
above
saying,
Newcastle,
but I'm not saying it's because it's Chelsea. I'm saying it's because you're fourth.
Right, but it's irrelevant, isn't it? If your
Not really, 'cause we're aiming for top
your
four.
ambition shouldn't be Chelsea get beat by Leeds, and you go, "Oh, that's good. We're 4 points off them, or whatever." That isn't who
No,
Man
but
United
the
are.
point-
Your ambition has to be
The
beyond.
point
where-
is, no team is thriving in the Premier League. I made it last week. No team. We are about where everyone else who's aiming for top four should be. So I don't understand why there's a microscope on Amorim. I don't get it.
Of course we do, because last season you finished. You were the
we're
fifth
rubbish
worst
last season.
Right
Under
that
him.
that microscope
Yeah,
is
I know
going to be
that.
there, right? Chelsea won a Club World Cup and the Conference League and have got top four, right? So there's you compare. You know, I understand why, because you want to catch us, right? Because you won our season that we had last year, right? You take our season.
Of course I would. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
So it's quite a compliment.
I love how you circle that back
It's
round.
quite a compliment. So thank you very much.
No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. Club world champions at the end of the day, aren't you? Okay. World Cup draw. World Cup draw's taking place tomorrow.
Exciting, eh?
Yeah, it is exciting. Can England? This is the question I've been putting in front of me. I'll put it over to you, Cundy. Can England do it? Can they win it? Does it matter
Yeah.
who they draw?
And England can win the World Cup. I genuinely believe that we can. We've got a manager that can navigate his way through a cup competition, knockout competition. I believe in Tuchel. He's made some interesting decisions. He marches to the sound of his own he doesn't listen to the media.
Yeah.
Outside noise will not affect him. And I believe that he has his own structure inside about how he wants to play, what the midfield looks like, the makeup of that midfield, the type of DNA player of that midfield. He has it all, I think, planned out. And now he's got to go and put that in practice, in place, and go on and win it. He has been brought in for 3 games.
Yeah.
Quarter-final, semi-final, final. Right? That's it.
Absolutely.
I know everyone's an 18-month contract. No. This is a 2-week contract that he's got. I know it plays out over 18 months. Quarter-final, semi-final, and final.
Yeah.
That is what he has been brought in to do. Southgate got there, couldn't quite get over the line. We've seen other managers get close, couldn't quite get over the line. I believe Tuchel can win the World Cup. Now, can and will, two very different things. You need a bit of good fortune to go your way.
Yeah.
Injuries, suspensions, that type of thing. The draw, that needs to be kind of what side of the draw you go. All these little mini things need to work in your favour.
The big decisions, whatever you believe they are. Is it Elliot Anderson playing central midfield? Is it Reece James playing central midfield? Is it Adam Wharton playing central midfield? Does Jude Bellingham start? Does Jude Bellingham go? Does Jude Bellingham...
Jude Bellingham goes.
Absolutely.
He goes.
In my opinion. But, these questions, all of these tiny little questions, these tiny little wars, Tuchel wins these, they ultimately lead to winning a World Cup. You get it wrong if he falls out with Bellingham, if he decides to play Anderson and that's a bad decision, if whatever. All of those tiny little decisions... he has to get right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Raw's right, because when you say those tiny little decisions, and then before he said big decisions, those tiny little decisions, in-game management is where Tuchel is going to be the England manager who wins it, right? For example, Croatia, when we're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Could Southgate have done something different, bring on Vardy, there's all that conversation. Italy at home at Wembley, 1-0 up. The game, you felt and watched the game changing in front of us. You felt Italy...
Yeah. Mancini won it. Mancini won it from the dugout.
Right. They're the moments in the game, and we're talking, in France as well, we're talking like a 5-minute period where he recognises that needs changing.
Yeah.
And it's how quickly he does it.
Yeah.
And
then does it work? And then does it work?
He's got to make it
little...
work. And even though they're little, they're actually enormous if they come
You
off.
win all of them, then combined they become, you win the World Cup or you don't.
Yeah, it's true. And you mentioned the a little bit of luck here and there. I've got the dream scenario draw for England here in front of me. So I'll reel it off to you. The dream draw for England is Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand.
Very Australasia.
Yeah, I thought that as well. Yeah, very aesthetically
Australasia,
pleasing.
yeah.
Love
it's
that.
like rugby.
Yeah,
Rugby
yeah.
draw.
You sure you got the right competition.
I need to
Samoa.
So we've got those three. The nightmare draw. It's actually changed. It's Uruguay, Scotland, and Ghana. So that
We're
is-
having Scotland.
We can play Scotland in the group.
apparently so. Yeah.
Well, that's
apparently
3
so.
points in the bag.
It's all subjective to based on rankings apparently. But
Okay.
so Uruguay, Scotland, Ghana's another.
Wouldn't want to
group.
play Uruguay.
No, I wouldn't.
I went
either.
to.
Or
We played
Ghana, really.
Uruguay in 2014 in Sao Paulo, and I went. Suarez killed us. Suarez on Gary Cahill. He didn't know where Cahill didn't know where he was.
I don't know. Is Suarez still in the squad? He can't be, can he?
Can't be.
Can't be. I saw him running for
Can't be.
Inter
Yeah,
Miami
yeah,
the other
yeah.
day. Oh my gosh!
But-
Couldn't get up the field.
Could he
bless
not?
him.
No.
But-
Well,
It's going to be. It's like the draw is huge.
Yeah.
The draw is huge, and then not only that, I think we're going to be playing. I think we're going to be playing East Coast, aren't we?
Yeah.
But where the games end up is huge for us.
Massive.
Like it's going to be. If we end up playing the other side, California side, it means far less England fans get there. Far trickier to go. Time zones are more tricky, and the opposition. If you ended up playing South American opposition, like imagine playing South American opposition in California.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, unbelievable.
there's a lot of variables here.
There is.
There's
isn't
a
there?
lot of
There's
variables,
so many. Luck of the draw, where we play, time of day.
Yeah.
But we'll be behind them. That's the main thing. And we'll hope it comes home. Let's hope.
Yeah,
of course,
of course. Yeah.
All right then. Here we go. We're previewing the upcoming weekend. I think. Do you know what? I was just
Got
thinking.
excited, didn't you?
I was going to say.
Do you know what?
right,
He thinks they're going to be level on points with Chelsea. That's what that was all about.
Yeah.
Hey, by the time this comes out,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
we'll already know. I don't
Yeah,
know. But anyway, we're previewing the weekend. I was just thinking about I think we might have had a stinker last week on our Studs of Backer, but I'm not sure. I can't quite remember what we went for. But we're previewing 3 games, and I've been allocated these 3 fixtures here. Look at this, and we're starting with Cundy. Oh, look at this. They know what they're doing, don't they? You are previewing Spurs versus Brentford.
Oh wow. Okay.
And whatever you pick goes into the Studs of Backer, which will be live on site.
Okay. I'm tempted to go this can't carry on for Spurs at home. They have been terrible. And I think if there is a game that Spurs are going to turn it around, it feels maybe like it's Brentford. They got rolled over at Wales. Brentford are a funny team, right? They can, at home in particular, be a really horrible team to play against. I don't know about them away from home. I think this is probably a game that Spurs will win. I don't want to say that. What are you after? Are you after a score prediction?
You can give me a score prediction as well, yeah.
I'm going to go for a Spurs win. And I'm going to go 2-1. I don't think it'll be particularly great.
A grimace on the face when you
Yeah,
say
I don't like Spurs winning,
If
do
there's
I?
ever a game where the Tottenham players have to do their manager a favour, it's this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, he can't...
Well, the
Frank
apprentice,
can't lose.
The apprentice in the dugout.
Yeah.
And there's like, you know...
Sorcerer versus the apprentice.
Exactly.
I know they hate this, but the word Spursy, the script is there.
It would be
man.
so typical.
By the way, if they lose this game, Spurs, he is in a mile of trouble.
Yeah, I know.
It
Mile
could
of
be
trouble.
the tipping point.
Yeah, I know.
It could be the moment
I think that
where the fans just go,
Well,
enough's enough.
I can't see it, Raw. I
think Tottenham win the game.
Football, I've seen so much football. More often say this has to be a game Spurs win.
It has to be.
It's got to be.
Which
They can't win
basically
this.
do you know when you say it like that though, Jace? Do you not go down
Yeah, I
this?
do, I think-
It has to be a game that they win. Tottenham have no choice but to win. Tottenham simply have to win this game. They're going to get beat.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
If they do, their clown outfit will be coming out. Don't worry about that.
I know, I'm sure it will. Okay, we're locking it in. Spurs 2, Brentford 1. Rory, you have the most difficult fixture of the weekend, as it happens. Villa versus Arsenal. I think that's tough, man. At Villa Park, that's rough.
Dare I say it? I rate Unai Emery so highly.
Me too.
Proper manager, big club. You look at the way they rode the storm early this season, didn't they? They didn't score a goal for 5 games.
5-6 games. Didn't win a game for 5.
Didn't win a game for 5. Didn't score a
Didn't
goal.
score
A goal from 5 as well. Yeah,
and then all
incredible.
of a sudden, they're rocketing up the table.
Yeah,
they're finding a formula, and that is the hallmark of a good manager.
Yeah.
Emery has a history of doing Arsenal a mischief. Both when he was their manager and
There is history, right?
both from within and
there's
without.
history, yeah.
And I just wonder, Arsenal, in my opinion, are going to win the league, but they're also going to lose more than one game this season.
Right.
I think this could be one of them.
Really?
I think this could be one of
So you're
them.
going Villa win?
I'm going Villa win.
They've already beaten City.
That's bold. No, I know. Look, I know. I just think...
It's bold, of course.
This is as tough as it's going to get right here, right now for Arsenal. Away Villa.
yeah.
Right now.
This is the side you don't want to play if you're Arsenal.
Right now.
Yeah.
Villa away is the toughest.
At Villa
away.
Park,
Yeah.
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 Also, there's been moments. I know Arsenal had a very good moment against Villa. I remember Jorginho hit the bar and kind of bounced one off Emi Martinez's head.
Yes, it did.
Bounced one, and Arsenal fans hate Emi Martinez, so they really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But I always think of Arsenal not winning the league because of Unai Emery. Do you remember that year at the
Yeah.
Emirates?
Yeah.
When Arsenal they were the best team in the country from January. I think they won 17, lost 1. It was Villa.
Damn. So you're going for it again.
Going for
Can I
it.
get a score from you?
I'll go Villa win the game 2-1.
Another 2-1. Oh, okay, right. There we go. We're
What have
locking
you
that
got?
in. So I've got Leeds versus Liverpool. So,
Leeds at Elland Road.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not easy either.
No,
mate.
it's not easy. And to be honest, I'm not having Liverpool. The amount of obviously I do the odds for TalkSport, but I do it on Sportsbar with you. And the amount of times I've tipped up the other team and it's come in. You know, you don't brag
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
on air, but it
Really? But Leeds can't beat
Liverpool beat
Chelsea
Leeds.
and Liverpool. Yeah, Leeds
Liverpool
can't
beat
beat
Leeds,
Chelsea
mate.
and Liverpool
Well,
in the space of 3 days.
Liverpool
my
beat
my
Leeds.
mind is where no one tends to go when you're putting a bet on. I'm looking at the draw for this one. I'm really looking at the draw because I just don't. Leeds on the back of that result. I understand there's a bit of voodoo there, and obviously Chelsea December and all that kind of stuff. And you say they weren't fantastic, but Liverpool have been poor.
Do you not think Liverpool look at what Leeds did to Chelsea and see that as a wake up call? It's
Liverpool
almost a
will not be
warning
as bad
sign.
as Chelsea.
No.
I don't care how bang average Liverpool been this season.
Do you think
they will not be as bad
Do you
as
think
Chelsea?
Liverpool players though they go however seriously they were going to take the Leeds game? Do you think they look at what happened against Chelsea and they go, lads,
Yeah.
lads?
I think they'll be right up for it.
100%.
It does them a
You can't
favour. It
help.
does Liverpool a favour.
Does Liverpool favour, yeah. Don't take this one too lightly.
Yeah.
Because they will, give them the chance,
Yeah.
they will beat you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the state that Liverpool are in at the moment. Every game's a tough game
If
for
Liverpool win this, there'll be 3 games unbeaten, 7 points out of 9. All of a sudden, it's looking far
I
rosier.
hear the draw.
Liverpool win
I
again.
feel Liverpool win.
Fair.
You go for the draw though, yeah?
But I'm going for a draw.
Okay.
I'm going to lock in a 1-1 as well. I don't think it's going to be a high scorer.
Okay, there's a chance. Could all 3 be a draw?
Yes, they could
could,
actually.
couldn't they?
Yeah, they could
Yeah, they
actually.
could.
Yeah, looking at Villa, Arsenal, Spurs, Brentford. Actually, yeah.
They could all
Wow,
3 be
yeah,
a
they
draw,
could be
couldn't
great.
they?
We're not going to go draw.
No,
for
we're
a draw,
not.
though. We can't do that.
What do you think? If Liverpool win the game,
Yeah.
suddenly 7 points out of 9, decent.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Say they keep another clean sheet, 2 clean sheets out of 3 off the back of the run they were on. What's Liverpool's ambition?
Top 4.
It's still got
Nothing
the top
to
4,
do with.
but there's a path there that they can walk
yeah.
down. Absolutely, that's opening
Build
up.
for next season again. Start here for next season.
And European Cup run, I guess.
Yeah, there's all that cups, of course.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
But yeah,
So there we go. We've gone Spurs win. We've gone Liverpool and Leeds draw, and we've gone Villa win as well. And that Studs Up Acca will be available on site and on the app as well. So get behind it, of course, if you trust us, which you should. Now, I've given us a couple of minutes now because we are the home of the Mount Rushmore. Okay, we know we do that every week, and we're going a little bit silly billies this week. It'll be some silly gooses because we're going to go Christmas themed. Right. First question is: have you got your Christmas decorations up yet?
Passionately.
Yeah. Were you November kind of guy? Or
last weekend of November, mate,
Yeah,
we
that's
make
what
it
I
such
did.
we make it such a ritual as well.
No, that's
my
nice.
daughter picks that. We go to a garden centre. She really gives it the due diligence. She looks at all the trees that they have there, all the different sizes.
Yeah.
This one has a tinge of blue in it. It's called something blue.
Oh, nice. I like that. What about you, Cundy? Have you got
Right,
yours?
so this has been a contentious issue in the Cundy household, and unfortunately, for the first time ever, I've gone down the fake Christmas tree route.
Oh,
I have.
no!
Get out.
I know.
You're so much better than this, Cundy.
Raw. I know, and I feel I've let you down.
You have. I feel let down.
But here's the thing.
You're not the man I thought you were.
Here's the thing, right? I am sick of picking up
Pine
needles in July.
Yeah.
Right under the door, or you might happen to, they'll find their way under a cupboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
For
And
months on end, you're finding
anyway,
those.
plus, if they go up in November, right?
By
your
Christmas.
your tree's gonna be like that.
I'll water it. It's such a my tree is strong.
Mate, they don't. It's absolute myth. I've gone, and I love a real tree.
So you wanted the real tree?
My wife, because we have at Christmas, we can't get everyone around to not all the Cundys can see one another. So at our house every year we have week before, 2 weeks before. We call it Cundy Christmas, but the only Sunday we could
so
do.
cute,
That's
man.
lovely.
Right, the Cundy Christmas.
Do I get the invite?
You're not Cundy. The only Sunday that we could do is this coming Sunday, which is the 7th.
So are you doing it? Are you having the turkey and everything?
The lucky Mr. C cooks, does all sorts. It's all nibbly based, right? All the the volume, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The M&S bits of party food, and all that sort of stuff.
Love that.
And my wife said, because it's so early this year, the Cundy Christmas, and we have to have a Christmas tree up, we have to go fake.
I'm appalled.
And I feel I've let everyone down.
You've let me down.
Well, you've not let me down because I also have a fake tree.
You don't?
I do. But it's because we've got cats, right? And they have an absolute field day with the
What
real
do they do?
tree. They tear it apart.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they
And the
tear
pine
it apart.
needles-
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
the pine needles. They're in
You're
their
missing
paws
out
and-
on a wonderful moment of going to pick the tree.
The
Though.
smell of a tree going out.
I do love
I missed
that.
it.
I do love
I might
that.
have to walk in a garden centre just like.
You have to get it. I can't.
Are you about to show us your tree?
I'm showing you.
Look,
mate.
you want, I
Look,
can see you
There
under
we
the
go.
desk.
Look, that's up.
That is-
I
that
water
is
it. I
lovely.
take it really seriously. I nurture it.
But-
I love it.
but Rory-
It will be fine.
Maybe
on
we get a
Christmas
picture up on
when
screen. for
when
them.
that tree gets taken out your house, those needles don't give a
Carnage.
monkey
Carnage.
about what you've done.
Do you know what, though?
There's no love. There's no loyalty from the tree.
That's true. Do you know what though? I'd say any football fan will agree with what I'm about to say.
Go on.
We know this. We live this life. Think about it. Anyone that plays football that
Yeah.
not 11-a-side, so 7-a-side game or less.
You're talking about the AstroTurf.
I'm talking about the rubber crumb.
Yeah.
I find
yeah,
the rubber
yeah.
crumb.
Yeah,
I play
yeah.
football every Friday morning, right?
Yeah.
I find the rubber crumb everywhere in the bread bin. My wife is like, "Why are they in our bed? Like, the rubber crumb. It's everywhere."
Yeah, you're
so,
right.
so
Comes
all,
over,
all
you're
we're doing is the pine needle is the organic version of the rubber
The
crumb.
family version. It's the family version.
Oh,
See, I like that.
It takes.
Do you know
But
what?
look,
I put a tree in my car, and my car is covered in it.
Yeah. see, but you both got your decorations up.
Trees up, yeah.
We've done so many football Mount Rushmores. We're going to do a Christmas one, right? And this gets interesting. I don't care why you've tuned in. I really don't. This is such a good conversation. The 4 best Christmas movies.
Gotcha. Oh, easy.
So
we smash this.
I think we can. The first one I'll put out there to just kind of gauge what kind of people I'm rubbing shoulders with these days.
Okay.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie to you?
I mean, it
it's
is. It
kind of
is.
at Christmas,
But I won't watch it at Christmas though.
Oh no!
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
I can't remember the last time I watched it. In fact,
Oh no!
I think I've only seen it once.
Oh no!
Yeah, piece of
Cundy.
Christmas movie. Yeah. No.
Die Hard is potentially on this. It's not quite festive.
Oh,
though.
see, I thought
not
that was
festive,
a
is it?
lock-in.
No, it happens to be set at Christmas, but it isn't a Christmas film.
Oh, see, well, give me your suggestions because I'm going to say that was my lock-in. That was my guarantee. So,
I mean, there is a lock-in that isn't that.
Go on.
The obvious answer that has to be on is Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-negotiable.
Okay, it goes up there.
You might even be able to say Home Alone Two.
Home Alone 2 was amazing.
Lost in New York.
It's better.
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Do you
Piers
know what?
Morgan starring.
Mate,
Yeah.
it was so good. It was so good. Can I throw The Holiday in there?
Of course you can.
Oh, I love The Holiday.
Mate,
Yeah, that's a fantastic film.
Mate, you're quite a metrosexual man, aren't you?
I love The Holiday.
Mate, he loves a rom-com, this
Mate,
guy.
I don't mind a bit of a rom-com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, The Holiday's going in there.
Yeah.
What else can we go for here then? There's the Santa Claus. You heard
I mean,
of that
Elf,
one?
Will
Yeah.
Ferrell.
Alf, yeah, that's a good one as well.
Yeah.
Alf will be on most people's Mount Rushmores.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sad Die Hard's not being given more consideration.
You can have it. No
Do
one's
you
going to
think
fall out. are we?
Is Die Hard?
I don't know, Cundy, because you're looking at me.
Is Die
No,
Hard
I'm
a Christmas
gonna fall
film? Being set at Christmas isn't the same as being a Christmas film.
I think, you are the king of the hot take. I think this is the most controversial thing that you...
What, Die Hard isn't a Christmas film?
I think so.
But nothing around it. It's set during Christmas. But it isn't a festive film.
It's not Jingle Bells, but it's set at a Christmas party, I think.
Can
Jingle All the
I
Way is a good
throw
shout.
Jingle All the Way is a
something
good one as well.
that's controversial, right?
Go on.
I think Trains, Planes and Automobiles,
Okay.
right?
I would never have gone there.
Right? But it's Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm not having any
It's
of that.
mate, but
not having
it's,
any of that.
You can't
no,
have that,
but
Cundy.
if you watch it and you didn't know it was Thanksgiving, you could watch all of that film and think it's going home for Christmas.
Okay, yeah, all right, I see what you mean.
But it's not. It's
Is the
it's-
answer not
controversial.
just Miracle on 34th Street?
I think it probably has to go there, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what it isn't. A film I hate.
Go on.
Oh, you're going to say it, aren't you?
Love Actually.
Oh, no,
I don't know.
I didn't think you were going to go there, mate.
My
Love
mates
Actually.
love
I
Actually.
hate it.
Right.
I hate everything. You know that kind of like, what is it, Tim Curtis? You know that
Yeah.
oh, aren't we all British and funny?
It is. Right, okay, so we're locking Home Alone 1.
Yeah.
We're locking Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll go Holiday. We'll lock that in for you.
I love The Holiday.
We're going to lock that in for you.
Look, I feel bad now. Look,
No,
he's
it's
I
all
know
right.
he's
Look how
upset.
upset he
It's
is.
all
I know
right.
he's
Look at him.
upset.
Yeah, no,
Go
no,
on,
it's all right.
go on, have Die Hard. Have it.
Have it. Yeah,
Have
we
it.
feel bad now.
Come on.
We don't want to
It's
ruin
Christmas.
Christmas.
It's Christmas,
It's
boys.
We give you a
Christmas.
gift.
Boys,
We
it
give
is
you a gift
Christmas.
of Die Hard.
All right, you know what? That's so nice of you two. So we'll go Holiday, Die Hard, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. There you go.
All right.
Fight us in the comments.
Well, Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, no, but you just
Disgusting.
said I can
Where
have
you
Die
been?
Hard.
Disgusting.
You just said I can have Die Hard.
Have it. Fine. Forget it. I don't care anyway.
No, they don't care now, the boys. Lads, I'm sorry to say, that's it.
That's it.
An hour has passed already.
been emotional.
Yeah, we've reviewed, we've previewed, and we've talked a little bit of Christmas as well. In fact, there will be another episode before the darts tournament, so we'll get your pre-tournament
Okay.
feelings.
Don't let me
and how-
down.
Yeah, I know.
I've had
back-
you in there.
Don't back me.
I've backed you.
No, you only let yourself down.
I've backed you. You don't let me. You don't let me down.
As Cundy would say, you put a pan on that,
Yeah.
you'd lose a pound,
Yeah.
couldn't you? Yeah, exactly. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening to Studs Up. We will, of course, be back next week, so take care.